Just joked on air. So I figured springtime is coming, eyebrows are looking shabby. It's time to give them a groom. So today I'm gonna fix my eyebrows. I'm looking pretty rank, but that's because I've got very little makeup on. And can we just mention how considerably my skin has improved since I first started filming with you guys? I genuinely think I have found some miracle products, guys, and therefore I have to show you. So I will be doing quite a few quite a few videos all coming your way. Firstly, you want to make sure that your skin is prepped for eyebrow treatments. I have got a little bit of foundation on, that is all I have on, so I'm going to take this, which is Clinique's Take the Day Off Makeup Remover, and I'm just going to shake it up because it's an oil and water combination, and we just want to make sure that the skin is totally clean and ready for the dye. So now I feel prepped and ready. First thing I do is take Vaseline and apply it. So you want to apply the Vaseline where there are no hairs. Because Vaseline is pure petroleum jelly, it will just glide on. It shouldn't do anybody any harm at all. Do the same on the other eye. I just really want to make sure when I give them a dye so they're nice and dark, so they match my hair colour, that I'm not going to do my skin any harm at all. There we go. So my top of my eyebrows, underneath my eyebrows, the front of my eyebrows, the ends of my eyebrows, underneath and on top of my eyelids are covered in Vaseline to the point where it is literally sticky. There's a good layer on there. You don't want it to be so thin because you want to create a barrier so that the dye doesn't go into the skin and dye it. Just as a little disclaimer, I have no qualification or experience to be doing this. I have the experience because my friend taught me when we were like 15, 16 and she was learning herself, and she used me as like a little tester, and then I went home, bought the products, and then I've done it myself ever since. The products that we need today are a pair of tweezers, your favourite pair, whatever you use. You need a little mixing bowl. You can use a glass, you can use a bowl, you can use anything. I just have this. It came with a kit. The kit also came with this. This is the brand that I use. Sorry, this is so old, it still works perfectly fine. And then this stuff, which I just read by on the regular, and this is the Lash and Brow Dye by Julien. It's 15 mils, and this is dark brown. But this stuff is amazing. They do black, blue black, they do dark brown, light brown and blonde. The longer you leave it, the darker it gets. So if you really want a very light wash of brown, you could use this. Even though you have a dark brown dye, you can still achieve the same looks. So if you want to see how I achieve it, just keep watching. These are the things we need, as well as a spoolie, just one of those disposable ones. And then if you like, just a really cheap brown or black or any colour eyeliner. You're going to need a pair of scissors. I'm going to do this off camera, is I'm just going to line out the ideal brow shape. When I say I'm going to do this off camera, I do cheat. I bought these, some cheap eyebrow stencils that I got from Elf. These ones were, I think, $1.99 for 4. The Vaseline also helps these to stick, so you choose the shape that you fancy. Obviously eyebrows are supposed to be suited to your face, so please do not just think, oh, I like that, stick it on, and then do it. You want to make sure that your eyebrows start in the right place. Now this is the one thing that doesn't matter so much if you go further than, but if you go before this point in your eye, you will look ridiculous. You will look like someone took a razor and just zoop down the middle. Now I know some of us have done that before. I have very, very roughly drawn on some eyebrows. Now they're not perfect, but what I find really, really helps in using these stencils is that you get the same thickness of the brow and you don't mess it up too much. I really wish you guys could smell this candle because it smells phenomenal. It smells so good. So the next thing we do is we take our tweezers, our trusty favourite tweezers, and we're just going to go in and we're going to pluck out any hairs that don't fit in this stencil. If they fit but they're too long, leave them, don't pluck them out. So we're going to go ahead, you can do this with me, we're just going to pluck out the hairs that don't fit. Okay, that's me pretty much done. There's a couple up here, a couple up here. Okay, and you guys can see, I'm going to zoom you in, that my issue comes where these are really super long. Oh god, you guys, I feel so sorry for you having to see me that closely. But what we're going to do now is we're going to brush all the hairs upwards. Now, if you want a really natural looking brow, don't do this step. Let your eyebrows be bushy, let them be long, let them do their thing. But if you like to have a really sleek looking eyebrow and you like everything to fit into that perfect pattern and shape that you've just created, just give them a trim. Literally take your scissors, just as I just did, I didn't even talk myself through that, just along the line that you've created and snip. The next step is take your bowl, take your dye, put however much you want in there. I usually do about 2 to 3 centimetres, so for every centimetre, 1, 2, 3, you want 3 drops of product. 3 drops of these activator drops. So this is the eyelash and brow tint activator, 3%. I just literally 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 9 drops. Really small, not a lot at all. Really small, not a lot at all. And then you want to mix that up with your disposable spoolie wand. Mix. Now, provided you're not an absolute idiot, I say that, oh my god, this is going to go so wrong, isn't it? But you just don't get this in your eyeball and you will be fine. There's going to be no injury. There's going to be no harm suffered. I just got some on my finger. I'm just going to really quickly whip that off because this stuff is bloody dye. So it dyes everything. So if you don't want whatever it is to be dyed, don't get it on whatever it is. Like even your nails and stuff, like they go brown. It's not a good look. So I'm going to go in and we are just going to apply this dye to our hairs like so. Now this is literally hair dye, so I know we've protected ourselves with the Vaseline, but get it on the hairs that you want it to be covered in. Swipe up, cover the hairs, cover the entire eyebrow. Try not to go out of the lines too much. You will be protected if you do, but it's just annoying if you miss hairs or if you end up with it on your face. So we just do that. And then do the other eyebrow. Next thing we're going to do, this is the scary part. So for all of you that don't feel confident, start with your eyebrows and leave it at that. But I've done this a lot of times, so with the remainder of the product that I've got, I'm going to do my eyelashes. So I literally apply this as if I was applying mascara. First of all, you look at the time. We are at 7:29, so I'm just going to keep applying this. Guys, that feeling when you feel the cold dye on the inside of your eye and you're like, oh my god, just use the end of the spoolie, don't panic. It doesn't sting, it doesn't hurt. If you use the right amount of activator, you shouldn't do yourself any harm. I remember when I first did this, I might have put too much activator, and yeah, it stings a little bit, but you know what? We're all good. So we're just gonna keep applying that, and as you can see, I just got a lot of it there. That's stinging quite a bit. Like a lot. Out. Just blink a couple times. Get it all off on your finger. Use a cotton pad. Oh, that's embarrassing. Look, this happens. Beauty is painful, you know. It's not kind. It hurts. Keep applying it. So your eyelashes are like packed with gross product. My nose is probably just shiny. Okay. So here's the bit that I didn't tell you earlier, which I should have done. Sorry, really sorry. I hope you've watched this far to know that we need to have our eyebrows on for at least 5 minutes for the colour to be really nice and dark. If you want it lighter than dark brown, leave it on for 2 minutes. And if you want it darker than light brown, leave it on for 10 minutes, but do not leave the colour any longer than 10 minutes on your eyebrows, because you will end up staining the entire brow and you will keep them looking like this. If you want to have really super dark black eyelashes, I would recommend to leave the dye on for 15 to 20 minutes. Hello gorgeous girls, I'm back and I have taken off the dye from my eyebrows, and this is the finished look for them. They do need a bit of a wash, there's a little bit of dye left on them, but this is pretty much all the dye gone, and I'm just going to show you guys, now it's been 15 minutes, how I take the dye off. I'm just going to take 2 clean cotton buds and I'll start underneath the eye, and I'm just going to wipe like so, shake, shake, shake. And I'm just going to go back in with this, but you can use water, you can use any eye makeup remover, you can use anything at all that's gentle for the eyes, or you can even just wash your face. Do the same on the other side, and when you feel like all the product is gone, just go back in with 2 clean cotton buds, wipe. And the first thing I like to do is give them a really little curl, just to see if I can actually see any difference. If I can't see any difference, then what it probably means is that I had oil or Vaseline on before I put the dye, and therefore it couldn't absorb. So you do have to be quite careful with the Vaseline. I think you can use a cotton bud or something, to, like a little one, to applicate, and that might help a little bit. But this is the finished look, guys. I will just zoom you in. As you can see, there's still some product in the eyebrow, but I really like them nice and dark. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something from it. I'm a bit useless, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like this video and subscribe if you did enjoy it, if you want some more tips on how to make yourself go from 0 to 5. The foundation I'm wearing today is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in the shade Light Vanilla 51. Hope you like my spring t-shirt outfit. I have got on a Calvin Klein bralette and then some super cute Calvin Klein leggings, which are pretty damn cute. And this is me now. That you can see in the light that my eyebrows are far darker than they were, and I really think that it makes such a difference. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this, I hope you have. Please come back. I love you.